Hey, what's going on, guys? Casey back here with Teethbox this time, getting ready to cast the next matchup in the All Inspiration Invitational 5. This
Yo, yo,
one's,
yo.
yeah, say hello. This one's going to be against, or between the two players. I'll start off by introducing the red Zerg player in the top right corner of Overgrowth. It's going to be All Inspiration's NEOSTAR.
And in the bottom left corner of Overgrowth Ladder Edition, it is going to be the pink Terran player, All Inspirations Galaxy.
So another ZVT here in a clan infested with Zergs and Terrans. We're going to see a lot of these matchups going on in this tournament. Definitely. And funnily enough, we actually have two Neo players. We just casted Neo Surfer, and now we're casting Neo Star. So
I'm
how's
not
that
sure
for...
exactly what that's supposed to imply. Maybe anything hidden. Maybe not. I'm not sure.
I have no idea. But yeah, just there to confuse us. But Neo Star is definitely a different player. And he's playing the opposite race that Neo Surfer was. So we'll see what's going on in this matchup. Last time we watched a couple Baneling busts that were very successful. So this time we'll see what these two players do differently.
And not too much differentiation. There's not going to be any kind of cheese coming out of the Terran. No proxy 2 racks.
No early
Nothing.
gas.
Yeah, no early gas. No nothing like that. No super fast Banshee.
So in a TVZ, when you're playing on the ladder, what's your usual go-to matchup for this? As the gas does go down, so we might see a Reaper.
Well, it's that's a late gas for a Reaper.
It is a little late, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Well, the you always want to check to see what the Zerg is doing early game. So a 12-12 Reaper Scout, is just to confirm two things. It's to confirm whether or not they're going hatch before pool or pool before hatch, and whether or not they're actually getting speed.
Yeah, exactly. It's super important to tell when a Zerg's getting their gas because it sort of dictates the first 5 minutes of the game, which is the most important because
Exactly.
you need to know if you need to be ready for any sort of Speedling attack or Banelings. In this case, Neostar is getting the gas right after the pool, right after the hatch. So
He's and it looks like Galaxy is probably gonna have, yeah, he's gonna have a Reaper out to scout that, but it's gonna be way late. I wonder why he's so late. At the same time, though, going straight for the CC, not even going ahead and closing that wall. Maybe he feels confident enough knowing that he could throw down a CC. There's not going to be any sort of early speedlings, but that's okay.
yeah, not 100% the case here as Neostar's about to hit his 100 gas. We'll see if he drops it right in his speed right away. The one thing, though, is Neostar did scout the gas going down for Galaxy, so he could be expecting that Reaper. That could be a reason why he's getting the speed, because we all know slow lings really don't do too much against Reapers. But you see where he's positioning his lings is right in the spot where the Reaper would be jumping in.
Oh, and moves him just out of the way. Yeah, this Reaper's not going to do a whole lot of damage, but he is going to get the scout, which is arguably more important, but actually opts not to scout anything in the main.
Did he not see the gas or the pool? No. Oh, he did see the gas. And he knows the lings are there, so I guess he does technically get what he needs. But
he got a first round of what he needs, but he's still looking to see that Roach Warren, or he's still looking to see anything of sort of hidden tech.
Yeah.
But he kept the Reaper alive. He's going to go back in for a second go around.
Yeah, maybe after he just takes a rest at the watchtower here. There are a lot of lings on the map.
This is true, and actually conducive to what I was actually just going to bring up is this is interesting. He's opted for a factory with a tech lab rather than the standard Hellions, which is interesting. I'm not sure if that was done intentionally.
I don't know. He is dropping the other factory. He is also making a quick third command center as well. So he really doesn't have any units at home to deal with this. Does he even have any Marines on the field? No, not at all. Only SCVs and mules. So
this is not going to be that bad. I mean, he's just going to repair. It's that wall's not going down unless he gets the tech lab. No, this is fine.
Yeah, he's out now. He was able to see up the ramp as well, so he does know that a second factory is coming down.
Right.
So he can get ready for mech now. Although he drops down to Baneling Nest, so I don't know if
I
he
lo-
just.
I like the I like where he's at though. He's building a tank. He's got a Widow Mine, so it's going to be anti-Baneling play essentially. He's shooting for an anti-Baneling hit. I wonder if he did that for Blue Flame. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What is he doing?
Well, he's. I'm not sure. I mean, he's not really using that tech lab except for the fact that he's getting siege tanks out, and like you said, that is going to be pretty good against these banelings that are most likely on the way. Once Lairs finish, I can imagine we'll see some baneling speed and most likely a spire going down. Um,
Yeah,
but that being said, Neostar did have an opportunity to get some early stuff going, but now that the tank is out and the Widow Mine is in a pretty good spot here, uh, Galaxy's defense is going to be pretty decent, especially once this wall gets up.
yeah, but they're Zerg going ahead, getting the spire down, getting a third hatch, and starting to saturate it actually. So he's well on his way as well.
Yeah, I guess he. I'm not sure if he saw the. Oh, he does. He's got an Overlord right in the base here, so he knows about the third command center. He's going to see the tech lab on the starport, so
Yeah,
probably
he
going to
knows
drop a
what's
couple
going on.
spores down. And right as I said, that 2 spores, 3 spores going down. Neostar's really on top of his game right now. He's getting everything he needs in order to, put himself ahead for the mid game.
I really don't like the fact that he's not, or I'm sorry, Galaxy really isn't building anything. This is sort of strange.
You mean like with the barracks here, with a reactor on it, not making any marines?
Well, yeah, he's not using his production like at all, which is not what you want to be doing against a Zerg who's now getting a fourth.
Wow, that's a fast fourth base for Neostar. That's
You need to
before 10
be
minutes.
Yeah, you need to be pumping out units to punish because 2 tanks and like 2 Hellbats, 2 Widow Mines at 10 minutes is not where you want to be as a mech player or as really any player.
Well, we got a couple scans going down for Galaxy. He does see the third base. He didn't scout the fourth yet.
He,
Not he doesn't know that's there, and I doubt he's going to scout it either because it's so early.
he does get the money scan in the main where he sees the Baneling Nest, he sees the Spire, he sees the double Evos. He knows that it's going to be some sort of Ling Bling Muta play um, of some kind.
Yeah,
The Mutas are out now, and no turrets going up. I
he's
would
got
not.
some turrets in his natural, but yeah, he doesn't have any in the main yet. Oh, there we go. One's going down. So I don't know. It's protecting the production kind of, but we'll see. Yeah, he's queuing up a few more, so he'll be ready for the mutas.
No,
Maybe.
that's a sensor tower. He has no.
Oh,
He has no defense. There
yeah,
is no. There they go. Now they're starting. Here we go.
yeah. He had them queued up there. Now there are a few mutas on the ground or on the field. I guess you can say it's not a scary amount yet. We're looking at just 7, so 7 is definitely something that he can defend against. He's
This
not.
is still 4 base Zerg against 2 base Terran, and I mean Thors are out, or Thor. Yeah, now Thors are out, so it's not going to be. It's not going to be super overwhelming to deal with these mutas, but it's not going to be fun. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And this creep on the third here is so annoying. I love doing that to a Terran. And luckily, it's going to be taken care of pretty much by the time the command center gets there. But
Yeah, most Terrans also take their third. Well, I would say most Terrans that make mistakes take their third um, in the sort of L shape where it's sort of north of the main, and you don't
okay.
want to do that when they're going Mutalist because the amount of space that it takes to traverse from that base back to the main if Mutas fly in is just there's so much time unless you can split your army well. It looks like Galaxy is going to take a very, very reliable third base. This is a good choice. We're actually going to see some kind of macro game that might pan out in either player's favor because this is the only way that Galaxy is going to have a chance here.
Yeah, but that being said, though, Neostar's still been on this 4 bases for quite a while now, and Galaxy only just now getting his third down. He is able to saturate it almost fully right away, which is nice. And the Thors are going to be good, but with the amount of there's really not that many mutas on the map yet to make the Thors super important. It's going to be mostly Zerglings and Banelings. And
Yeah,
those Lings
there's
will get a nice surround on those Thors pretty easily.
yeah, but there are tanks in position. There's two tanks pretty much covering every side. Um,
That's
I
definitely
don't.
true. I feel like NeoStar kind of missed a wide open window. Now, he's still going to be ahead, and he's at that point where he's making so much more money that he can throw these, these Lings and Banes away and
Hmm.
remax pretty quickly. He is
Right,
almost maxed out.
that
Uh,
is true.
so if he just busts down this wall, kills a few tanks, the tanks are well defended though. I do like Galaxy's position here with the tanks and the turrets.
Oh, but
To
here they come. Oh, that's a big bottleneck, but that's not really going to make a difference. Those lings are just going to chew those tanks up.
yeah, +2 armor is just finished now, so that's definitely going to help these out as well to help defend against the splash damage.
Oh,
Third base just melted. Mutas are just kind of scouting around defending right now, not really doing too much else. So all the Lings and Banelings will eventually get cleaned up. But
that
obviously killing
was
off these supply depots just to add insult to injury here.
super slow reaction time by Galaxy. Didn't get the Hellbats in position. Um,
I'd like to see those mutas join the fight here. There is only a couple turrets. Like they're just scouting or patrolling around the main though. Actually, where are they right now? There they are. Yeah, they seem to be just patrolling, maybe looking for drops. But
Unlikely. What he's probably doing is he's probably trying to avoid scans. Doesn't want to let on too much because if I mean if Galaxy continues to build tanks, his production can't build Thors. So once a critical mass of mutas has been achieved, it's your opponent, your mech opponent has already built a consistent amount of tanks.
okay, I see where you're
And
coming from. So if he doesn't know how many mutas NeoStar has, he might lay off on the Thors for now, and then all of a sudden,
exactly,
bam, 30 mutas in your base. And it's
exactly.
too late for those Thors. So yeah, that does definitely make sense. And he's getting all the upgrades too. He's going to get flyer attack +3. I've never gotten that upgrade.
Yeah, he's going ham on those fire attack upgrades.
Here we go. There's an
uh,
opening in the supply depot. All the Lings and Banelings coming in. There's so many
oh
Banelings.
God.
The tanks weren't even sieged up. These Banelings are just going to blow everything
Oh,
up.
this
Oh
is
my
not where
god.
you. Oh,
He didn't even need the mutas. Wow. He had
oh,
so many mutas and he didn't
jeez.
even use them.
Oh, that is not where you want to be as a mech player. Ouch.
Yeah, that's a little bit tough there. It's still a good game, though. He did set up his defenses pretty well. But with the quick 4 bases from NeoStar, that was a really good idea. I like that because he was able to get his economy going so fast that it just didn't matter how many units he lost in the end.
Well, also the lack of aggression from Galaxy and really and actually the lack of I would say base control. I mean, I don't want to just point them out and throw them under the bus, but the lack of keeping Hellbats by the gap. Always keep Hellbats by the gap. If you're going to leave the gap open, you need to have Hellbats there just in case you need to hold position them like a force field to where they can do damage to the Lings. I mean, there at least something. There has to be Hellions patrolling, figuring out where things are going. I mean, just like a Zerg player, you need to know what your opponent is doing. You have to use those fast scouting units to detect massive armies just laying in wait. But good game nonetheless. I'm not exactly sure Galaxy was prepared for what NeoStar had, so it was good to kind of see that.
Yeah, definitely. And now that, like, the beauty of a best of 3 is now Galaxy has a chance to sort of adjust. And we're going to load up game number 2 right now. This one's going to be on Deadwing, a choice made by Galaxy. So,
I really like this map, honestly.
yeah, it is a cool map. I definitely like it. It reminds me, actually, I guess not. I was going to say it sort of has a little bit of that Antigua Shipyard vibe, but I'm completely wrong about that because there's no, like, middle bases.
This map reminds me of what does this map remind me of? This map I want to know because the bases aren't the same. I was going to say it kind of reminds me of Whirlwind a little bit, but
Yes, sort of, because it's in its size and just the fact that the bases are all in the corners. But
yeah, and you kind of have to like. There's two different like pathings. You could either go like you can either hug the outsides of the map to try and traverse between bases, or you can sort of like patrol through the middle, take the watchtowers. Like, it's just a very I don't know. I'm a huge fan of this map. I find it easy and I find it very very applicable to multiple styles of play. For a lot of races, you can do all kinds of things and it really diversifies the gameplay.
Yeah, definitely. And these cool little ramps that are kind of along the back ends of some of these bases towards the middle of the map,
Mm-hmm.
they're pretty neat. I'd like to get a couple tanks up there, sieged up, and
Oh,
you know,
that's so fun, and
yeah.
it's so annoying. Anyhow, spawning at the bottom left, Deadwing Ladder Edition, down 1-0 in or down 0-1 in this best of three. It is All Inspirations Galaxy.
And in the top left of Deadwing, currently up 1-0 with a super fast economic style. Really nice to watch. I'm interested to see what he does this time. The red Zerg player, All Inspirations NEOSTAR.
Speaking of interesting at seeing what's going on, have you cranked up those team colors to maximum?
I have, actually.
Oh my God, it's so sexy. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking at these colors and it's just like, I mean, pink is kind of like it's sort of like a pale color in general, but like looking at just the crazy color saturation of Neostar is just out of control.
Yeah, it's
It's
definitely really
so
cool.
red.
Yeah, I really like it. There's a couple instances where it feels like sometimes it's a little bit too much. Look at this NeoStar 3 hatch before pool. He doesn't even care.
He doesn't even care. He's like, nope.
And it's the
And
right choice because we got the fast command center from Galaxy. So,
0 Fs were given this day.
and he scouts it out, and he might kill that SCV.
Oh! Yeah, but he's going to lock him in. Oh, come on. You can't. Rookie mistakes. Ah, but it's all good
He
fun.
does
He's going
save
to go
it.
ahead. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and chase it away.
Spots
That
the
drone's
gas.
not getting out at all.
No, but
Not
it's
even
worth it
close.
though. He got all the info he needed. He got the command center. He sees the gas. He knows.
What? No Reaper? What kind of... Oh, okay, there's an SCV scout walking in.
Yeah.
Does he even scout it? Doesn't even know.
No,
Doesn't even know.
he walked right past it, and the pool might be finished by the time that SCV gets in there, and he might not know that it's not done yet.
Doesn't even know. Doesn't even scout the... Oh, wait, here it goes.
It's going in, and the pool's finished now. So as far as Galaxy knows, that pool's been done for 2 minutes.
That's true. As far as he knows, that he went pool before hatch.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a little bit sad. This is looking like oh, we got a third command center going down once again. So
Wow.
he is
He
kind of
rolled the
matching.
dice. Yeah, he rolled the dice and he guessed right.
Yeah. And it looks like he is going to scout that third in just a second, unless those lings can catch him at a position here.
Oh!
That was such a small play, but really
Oh.
super key, because now Galaxy is, like, when is he going to find out about this third? He's going to have to scan, because I don't see any... Is there a factory on the way? I don't think so.
At the same time, though, NeoStar did not scout the fast third CC, so he might need to go ahead and do a suicide run here pretty soon.
Yeah, he does have an Overlord in position. Generally, the rule is around 6:30 or 7 minutes you send that guy in, if you don't remember.
Same thing for a scan in the main.
Yeah. So, I mean, NeoStar has shown to be a pretty good player here, so I'm pretty sure he will remember that, and he'll get that scout soon enough.
Oh, he's trying to run up the ramp and seeing what's going on up there, but he doesn't quite see it. Sees the Marines. Probably is curious about what the lack of units implies.
Yeah, that is true. He doesn't see any Hellions yet, which is usually, at this point in the game, you would have about 2 or 4 on the map already.
Yeah.
This time, well, there's a reactor going down on one of the barracks, and he drops a reactor on the factory as well. So, as well as queuing up a second factory. So most likely going to be seeing some Hellions this time.
And it looks like he's going to go ahead and just enter into some sort of biomech push of some kind. Two barracks, 2 factory is not standard.
No, you definitely don't see that too much.
Although this is exactly what I was talking about at the very beginning. This map sort of allows for... It allows enough time and resources to really do anything. So, I mean, if this play is good enough, hopefully we'll see some fireworks. I mean, it's good to see new strategies come out every once in a while.
Yeah, and with that being said, like like you mentioned, we could see some Hellions and possibly Hellbats if we see a armory go down soon. Hellbats and Marines together could be pretty scary for Zerg to deal with if they only have Banelings and Lings, which we don't even have a Baneling nest going down yet. Oh,
Yeah, but he hasn't about the Hellbats though. He hasn't dropped an armory. He can't
no.
get them. Yeah, there's not. It looks like he's. Yeah, this is smart though. He's sending a Marine out to do some scouting. Meanwhile, oh my God, NeoStar back at home has absolute, just incredible map vision. He knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah, and he's dropping that Roach Warren. It looks like he's going to go for that 1-1 Roach push that's like incredibly popular, mostly just because it's so good. And for Terran, if you don't go the exact build order that you need in order to defend against it, it's so hard to defend.
Yeah, and then it looks like he might be prepared enough for that armory. You know, a third of the way done. Blue Flame started. Stim is almost done. That's good, but he needs to scout this immediately.
Yeah,
He needs to scout it. He has no. He still doesn't even know that. I mean, the third. There we go. There's some scans, but absolutely gets donuts on that scan. Has no idea. No sees no tech.
yeah, and technically is just guessing at the third as well. And there's a macro hatch here, and that's why, I mean, yeah, he's got a nice little push coming out here with some Marines and
Oh,
Giants.
but it's too late.
The Roaches are going to be on their way out.
Yeah.
It might hit before, the upgrades are finished. Actually, it most likely will, and that's one thing he's got in his favor because he does have stim.
Yeah, but
But
count the Marauders in this composition.
I think there's only one.
Or I was gonna say, or count rather the Marauder. Is Yeah, this should not be doing the damage that it currently is doing. There we go.
Yeah, we got a nice little concave up on the top of the ramp for NeoStar.
Oh, he needs to back up immediately. Oh, NeoStar is just gonna take this fight convincingly.
Yeah, and with the macro hatch, he's just going to be reinforcing with so many roaches. 14 being made right now, and now roach speed is
Oh,
finished, as well
17,
as
18.
yeah. And this is
Oh my
that. This
God.
is the counter push. That how is Galaxy going to defend against this? His wall is there, but there's no bunkers. There's two Marauders, and three too many Hellions here for that. So
I can tell you what, if I was playing NeoStar, I'm sorry, yeah, NeoStar right now, I would be building. Oh my God! And then here it comes. I would be dropping so many bunkers. I would
yeah,
not be building more Hellions.
it's a little bit of a micro mistake there by NeoStar though. There's actually quite a bit of bio units here that might be able to push this back.
Yep, and it will be pushed back. That
Yeah,
it was the reinforcements were not. It wasn't. It didn't come as a complete wave, which it looks like NeoStar is going to try and get together now. This is a better move. Streaming across one by one, roaches are actually pretty weak against a
yeah.
concave.
Oh yeah, definitely. And even
But
this
in
amount doesn't seem to be quite enough.
But 1-1 is done now. 2-2 is started.
Yeah,
And here they go.
and
Oh, and he splits them. This is good. Oh yeah, this bio army is completely toast.
the Marauders are in the back and they are getting off some nice shots. But oh my god, yeah, those upgrades make such a huge difference. Like you see how fast all the bio units melt, and there it is, the
Well,
GG from Galaxy.
yeah, GG. This is a good timing. It was a good window. I don't think Galaxy read this appropriately. I think if Galaxy read this appropriately, he would have had two, maybe three bunkers in place. I mean, with the first wave of roaches, as a Terran player, you know that this timing is very strong, and you know that this timing is very common. And if you don't treat that push with respect, it will disrespect you. And that's exactly what we just witnessed. He did not anticipate the push, or at least did not anticipate the strength of the push, and didn't scout well enough, and ended up getting the loss here. So looks
Yeah,
like 2 games out of this best of 3 will go to NeoStar. Congratulations to our Red Zerg player.
yeah, and
He'll be advancing.
actually, this doesn't really answer any questions as to who NeoStar is going to be facing in the next round because he's in a separate bracket from that. So
Oh,
the next
excellent.
matchup we cast, P Sosa versus Nexlux. The winner of that matchup will face off NeoStar. And yeah, this is one of those. It's probably the second most anticipated matchup for the round of 16 here for me because it's going to be a super awesome game.
Gonna be
ZVZ.
ZVZ.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's Nexlux, El Capitan, and P Sosa. P Sosa has this outrageous practice regimen where he just drills games after games after games. I had some separate talks with him, and he actually gets ladder anxiety when he doesn't ladder.
yeah. He's always
So,
playing. He's
yeah,
definitely an awesome player on the team. He's very helpful as well. He's always talking to us about different strategies and that type of stuff. So yeah, we're going to get casting this in just about 5 minutes or so. Just going to take a short break in between matchups here, and we'll be right back.
All right.